Let's start from the beginning. A few months ago, I had a talk with Dr. K, in which he made me aware of the fact that one of the reasons why I push myself in every aspect of my life, whether it be my physique, my stream, or my league rank, is because I don't feel like I'm enough. What he also made me aware of is that even though I might be successful, and even though I might have what I have in terms of numbers and whatnot, I don't really undergo much personal growth because I don't really have much to my character. When I was younger, I used to have hobbies like swimming or reading or even playing with my Legos and things along those lines. But as I started to stream more and more, I got rid of all those hobbies so that I could just dedicate all my efforts towards streaming and social media. And that's why nowadays, my stream and my growth as a content creator really is my entire life because it's all I do. And it was for that reason and from that realization that I told myself that I would make Korea my final grind. I said that Korea would be the last time that I would actually all in a league related grind and that I would sit there and actually focus on myself as a person after. I said that I would maybe look for a relationship, that I would start picking up other hobbies and doing all these things while also diversifying myself as a content creator and focusing more on IRL content, collabs, and things of that sort. And that's the reason why, for the first few days in Korea, I was able to stream 20, 23, even 24 hours a day, was there because I had the idea that this was the last time that I would ever dedicate myself that fully to a grind. And I wanted to really give it my all and my everything. But what resulted from that is I went to Korea, I gave it my everything, and I realized that I was much better than what I thought I was. I went to Korea with the expectation that I'd be blown out of the water by most of the GM or even Chal Korean junglers, LCK, LPL, and even just regular solo queue players. But then when I actually got in games with them, and when I actually started to play with them, I realized that we were equals. I didn't feel like I was out of my depth at all. I didn't feel like they were destroying me every game. I felt like I was out jungling the enemy jungler 8 out of 10 of my games, and the 2 games that I would lose, I would learn something from them that would make it so that the next time I played versus those junglers that beat me, I wouldn't lose again. Playing on Korea felt like I was this machine learning AI, in a sense, and that no matter what would happen, win or lose, I would always pick up something from it that would eventually make me 1% better until it got to a point where by the end of the Korea trip, I was unrecognizable compared to the player that I was in EU and NA. The bans did mess with me a lot though. Being unable to actually grind for the high challenger positions, even though I knew I was playing at a high challenger level, and not having the actual concrete evidence that I was as good as I thought I was, and as I knew I was, and as I was performing, took a hit on my mental. Having multiple accounts be banned and unbanned, and feeling like I was getting targeted by the riders in Korea, didn't sit well with me. Because the thing about me is that I love being able to grind, and I love being able to better myself, and not having an account to play on just made me feel like I was getting stripped of every opportunity. And that's actually one of the reasons why, for the last 2 weeks in Korea, I started drinking. I would go out every night, more or less, with Yamato and the other streamers, and I would get drunk. And I was the guy who for years would always talk about how drinking was pointless and how you should always just focus on positives, you should always focus on bettering yourself. Yet here I was giving into self-destructive habits because I couldn't handle the fact that I couldn't grind and prove myself. Thankfully, we did end up getting unbanned on the last few days, but it's a shame that I still only had 2 days left to kind of end the Korea trip, and because it was only 2 days, it just felt like it was very unfinished. The reason why I wanted to make this video though, is because I feel like for the last little while, I've been gearing my content away from League. I've been doing collabs, I've been doing talk shows, I've been doing dating shows and all that kind of stuff, which, while being fun for the viewers, was also coming from a place of insecurity. It was coming from a place of saying, I don't really think I am the best, so I'm just gonna put out other content that showcases my personality, and as a result, I'll be able to still please my fan base while also maintaining viewership and all that kind of stuff, even though I'm not deserving of it with the rank that I hold. On the last week of Korea, I just came to a realization, not even the last week, I think it was about 2 weeks in, before getting banned and realizing just how good of a player I was, that I said this can't be the end. This Korea trip cannot be my final grind, because not only was it stalled from all the bans and whatnot, but it was the first trip where I actually felt like I was bettering myself as a player, and I was actually proving myself against the best of the best. And so, even though I never made a video clickbaiting that I'd be quitting League or anything like that, and I never made that insinuation anywhere apart from this video itself, I just kind of want to tell you guys no, that I won't be. I feel like there's so much that I haven't explored yet. I feel like there are so many regions that I haven't explored yet, Brazil being one of them, EUNE being another, Turkey even being another, as well as OCE. And I don't think that I would want my League phase to end on a trip where I felt like I was being limited by external circumstances that I couldn't control. So the purpose of this video is to give you guys just a general update on the direction that the content is going to be taking over the next little while. So for starters, I will still be doing collabs, I'm pretty sure. I'll still try doing IRL content. I also try doing dating shows or even like talk shows, The Diagnosis, stuff like that, because I know that a lot of you do genuinely enjoy it. But the difference is that I won't be doing it as a way of gearing my audience away from just League. I'll be doing it as a way to satisfy everyone, in a way. Because what Korea did was it didn't kill my passion for League, it just reignited it. And it's kind of funny because before coming to Korea, I was actually looking for, I guess, a relationship or something like that, so that I could dedicate the free time that I would have towards like building something with someone. But now, upon realizing that I still have more than you do with League, I don't think that a relationship is actually in the cards anytime soon. At the end of the day, when you're chasing something great, your relationship has to be with you and your grind. And you can't allow yourself being tied down to another person in any way to mess with you or to stop you from achieving your true potential. I do still recognize though that only having my stream is a pretty unhealthy thing. So as a result, I found a good happy medium where instead of finding a relationship, instead of getting a girlfriend, I think I'm just gonna start reading books again. Books are something that I can take with me everywhere, no matter where I travel. And it could just be a good way to like unwind after stream. Because normally what I would do is I would like just respond to DMs and stuff like that, right? But that's not really substance. That doesn't really give anything to your character. Picking up reading again, because I always used to be into like medieval fantasy books, should actually be something that I think will help me a lot. So now, as for where the content direction is going to be going, I'm going to arrive back at my home in, I think, 5 hours now. And when I do, I'll be starting an NA Rank 1 grind. Unfortunately, one of the issues is that the current NA Rank 1 is like 2100 LP, and he's just being like win traded up and up the ladder. So I don't think we'll be able to hit Rank 1 NA in 3 weeks. So I think I'll probably just like go for like top 10 and we'll see where it takes us. And the reason why I'm only giving myself 3 weeks is because then after I need to go to Europe. So Jutude is going to be hosting this like invitational thing, similar to the old Tyler 1 Championship series for a bunch of streamers. And I'm going to be a participant in it, and I don't want to be limited by my ping. So in about a month or so, we're going to be going to Europe and spending another 3 weeks there, maybe even like 4, trying for Rank 1 EU. And then after that, I think I'll go back home, visit family for a bit, head to TwitchCon, and then afterwards head back to Korea to end the season off when all the pros are there. So the next 6 weeks are going to be a training arc. We're going to be pushing ourselves on NA, pushing ourselves on EU. I'm going to be trying to diversify my champ pool while also becoming better as a player until my inevitable return to Korea, where hopefully I won't get banned again and I'll be able to see where I can actually stand on the ladder. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to kind of like tie up the Korea trip, because I know that it didn't really feel like there was a definitive video talking about everything and stuff like that. But I feel like this will probably be the best direction for me as a person, and also me as a content creator, and also for you guys as the viewers. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys appreciated the update. And I hope you guys are as excited for the next few months as I am. Have a good one. Peace.